Here, everything is earned. Patches, stripes, and wings.
By definition, military wings aren't supposed to be easy to get.
And for a civilian, almost impossible to earn. But Jay Hammond's personal war effort, although almost 50 years after the firing of the final shell of the Second World War, is worthy of distinction. This is Pilot Officer Wilbur Bentz, or Wib to those who loved him. Wib was Hammond's uncle, and on May 13th, 1944, the bomber Wib was flying was shot down by a German aircraft, landing in a marsh in Belgium. It crashed and exploded, killing all 8 aircrew aboard. Wib was 23. Like thousands of other Canadian families, his was forever changed.
It was a very painful loss for my mother and my grandparents, and my grandmother never got over it.
It spurred Jay Hammond to research and find his uncle's long-lost plane. In 1997, he led a recovery team in Belgium to what they believed to be the final resting place for Halifax Lima Whiskey 682.
When that excavator scraped a large chunk of metal, we knew it was like, got it.
There was no mistaking what they'd found.
LW682.
Parts of the plane perfectly preserved.
It was like it had just come from the factory. It was all shiny and new.
And inside, the remains of 3 crew members, including Pilot Officer Wilbur Wib Bentz. They're better able to piece together what happened. This is the glove that was on Wib's hand. As for the hand that fired the shots that brought the plane down, they know that too. Luftwaffe ace Martin Drews had 48 victories in the air in the Second World War. Halifax LW682 was one of them. He and Hammond forged a friendship, and Drews attended Wib's funeral when his remains were interred in Belgium. An almost impossible story made whole here today.
He's up in heaven smiling.
Jay was presented pilot's wings made from the plane to match his uncle's. Honor earned.
Presenting them to a civilian is, I think, one of the highest honors he could give.
Now every pair of Royal Canadian Air Force wings will contain aluminum from Wib's plane.
Even though they don't know him, he's part of their lives. And when they put their wings on, he's with them.
A legacy preserved.